Yeah. No. Y'all don't know about that. Follow. Welcome back to our podcast, guys. We are your hosts, Natasha
and Steph.
Back with another episode, like every week. Okay, we've been on point. We have a special guest, as you guys can see. This is Desi, our friend Desi, which we love. But before we get to know Desi, we do want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. The support has been crazy. The subscribers, the likes, the comments. Shout outs to y'all. Y'all the shit.
If this is the first time that y'all listening to us, stick around.
Yeah, we're funny.
If this is the last time that y'all listening to us, we get it.
Facts. But keep telling a friend, your mama, your father, your side piece, the hoes, your girlfriend, please. Like, let her know at least.
Your situationship, your grandma, your brother, your sister, your mother, everybody.
They're important. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this episode.
Yay!
I'm excited.
So we are sitting with, someone's fiance, somebody's a mom, somebody's daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Someone's salsa soul sis over here.
Yes.
Okay.
A cheetah print lover.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes.
And I feel
a makeup artist. Because look at look at the beat. Okay.
Thank you. My makeup artist.
And, our favorite hood therapist, and also the owner of the I Heart Me LLC.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a business owner.
Right.
Okay. Don't play with her.
So, yes, her name is Desi. Do you want to tell us
Okay.
more about you?
So my name is Desi Tiburcio. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I provide individual psychotherapy to humans in New York.
Nice.
I mainly focus on providing services to women,
Mm-hmm.
ages 18 to whatever age.
Mm-hmm. What about people who identify as women? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Why not? In my 9 to 5, I do it all.
Okay.
But in my private practice and my own business, I'm only focusing more on women.
Why did you choose only women?
It's the area that I really love.
Nice.
Every therapist has their focus, their niche, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Through working for the past 7 years in my regular job, I've kind of seen it all. And I noticed that it's my passion to help other women. As a woman myself, we go through a lot. And things that we don't even talk about or feel supported by other women.
Like the struggles of motherhood, for one.
Yo,
it's real.
That's a big one. But not even so. Just struggles that I was never taught as a young adult or young girl, and things that people really don't talk about.
Like their feelings. I feel like we were all raised by Dominican moms.
Yes,
but I don't think that's something that they set us down and yo, habla como tú te sientes.
Yeah, like if you say your feelings, you're like, eso es poca vergüenza.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like suck it up. Like
eso mental.
Go clean the room. Vete a limpiar.
Yeah. Vete medio ahí.
Tú te aburrida. Go clean. And those kind of lines really hurt us. And you don't kind of realize you're an adult and you're like, whoa, that really sucked.
Yeah, that's true. Would you ever do a virtual kind of thing for people that aren't in New York?
So I'm only licensed in the New York State. So with that, you can only provide psychotherapy for people who are in your state, just because of any emergencies that happen, anything that gets really sticky, icky. I should be in the area. I should be close to, the person that I can call 911 and that we're in the same,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not trying to reach 911 in Paris,
Because how do I even do that?
Right. I'm like, hello, can I? Yeah, so, I try to keep it close. I'm not licensed in any other state but here.
Gotcha. So you're a social worker.
Yes, I am a social worker. So I went to school for a bachelor's in communications and sociology.
Nice.
And then from there, I was very confused. I was like, what do I do with this? Like, where am I going? Right. But I did know, for one, that I was really good with people, that I really enjoyed being with people and listening to their stories. And, I felt like that was really special for me to, be able to hear people's walks of life.
Yeah. We're all stories in the end, right, Natasha?
Yeah.
That's my tattoo.
So I definitely was like, I need to be a therapist. Like, I need to pursue something that is going to be rewarding and fulfilling for me. So then I applied. I was like, I'm going to be a therapist. And I got accepted.
Yeah.
And I went to school. I finished it, landed a job before graduating. I didn't really love that job.
Was it in social work?
Yes, it was in social work, and it had to deal with going to people's homes.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my friend. Shout out to my friend. She did the same thing too. But I think now she does the office thing. But I feel like that's like everyone kind of starts that way.
Yeah. You like kind of start that way in that route. And then I was put on to.
Why did you hate that so much?
It's a little bit.
It's a different environment every time because it's someone else's home. You know, it's a different dynamic.
You had to see some things in the house, or.
Well, the job was conducting therapy in the home with the whole family. And your home is your safe space.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want people coming over.
Right, yeah. Especially people that you assume are going to take your kids.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't take nobody's kids.
Yeah, that's
true. You keep your kids. So it was a lot. Like, you see things that you probably have a tough time, like, dealing with or thinking about.
Like, their normal is not your normal.
Right. Yeah. And, you have to be respectful and loving and caring and do your job. Right. Because that is their home at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But it was a tough time for me as a starting person. Yeah. So.
I was gonna ask, what are some of the challenges that you face? I'm guessing
in social work or like, one of the biggest challenges. I am going to go here.
Okay. Go there, girl. Talk talking shit. Don't hold back.
So one of the biggest challenges is being a Latina, a minority.
Oh.
Even when I went to grad school, I was probably one of the only Latinas completing a master's. Even when I went into the field, it's not. So far, in my experience, some people could have a different experience. Just speaking of my own.
Speak your truth.
Right. It hasn't been where people look out for your professional development. So I think that's one of the hardest things about the career right now. Like,
you kind of got to go root for yourself, do your own
you gotta kind of pave the way for yourself, in my opinion. I mean, some people might have gotten lucky and met a fire-ass supervisor.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, she put me on.
Right. Or their college advisor was like, yo, I'm going to get you this internship, do this, do that. I got people's here. I'm going to slide you in. And you're like, yo, but what about me? Like, I gotta Google I gotta apply online myself.
So I think that's one of the challenges. But other than that, I really can't think of like what is like super hard. Like, I enjoy.
I mean, that's already enough. Like, if you want more challenge, and that's a good thing because a lot of people don't find their passion.
Yeah. I mean, they do, but some people are instilled with so much fear about life and like what should
and taking that step.
And I feel like schools don't ever like really prepare people. Like, they just be like, here, take this class and take this one. And I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this shit?
How do you feel about the guiding counselors in schools?
I mean, they're great. I mean, in high school, I had a good guidance counselor. Yeah.
I had an okay one that was just like, okay, just chill there. All right, cool.
No, yeah, it depends, it depends where your passion is at and like what are you willing to do for your job, and for the people that you work with.
Do you have like, I guess, an example of a good consult session? I feel like when I told you about my experience,
think she can talk about. Can you talk about?
No, just like general.
In general, I won't ever talk about anyone's experience,
right?
Because I don't want to love. So.
right.
No, but I feel like I spoke to you about my experience. The one I never went back. But I was like, oh my God, I just went to like a therapist or like someone just talked to me or whatever. And, you know, we did this and this and that. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is what they did.
Can you tell people? I mean, like, people, if you feel comfortable, I don't know.
Yeah. I went and I was like, yo, I had just finished college. And I'm like, you know, like, you work your whole life to, like, just, your mom be like, you know, do go to college, get a good job and shit like that. And I'm like, I did the whole college thing. I ain't got no job. And, like, I don't know when the job is coming. I don't know what else to do. I was trying to get my, like, health in check. But it still wasn't like fulfilling me. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what's next. Like, so I just sat there with the lady and I'm like, I don't know what to do. She's like, yo, but like, look for God, you know, if you in church, you know, go. She's like, I have a church. If you don't got one, like, come to mine type of. And then I'm like, you know, but like sometimes I like lack motivation and like, you know, I'll like be in bed all day. And she's like, no, just like search motivational videos and stuff. She's like, yo, I got a really good one on YouTube. And I'm like I like what she said because these were all ideas I never thought of. Like I never thought about, you know, going back to church because when I was in college, it was like on a Sunday I'd be there 10 p.m. So I'm like, I don't even have a choice. And then she was giving me all of like good ideas that I thought were good ideas. And I'm like, yo, Desi, I just went. Like, I think I'm going to do what she said. Like, I see, you know, because I've tried everything else and it didn't work. And then you're like, I can't believe she said that.
I was going to ask what your reaction is like. Is that
I don't know if it's appropriate and okay for a clinician to invite you to her church. That's a conflict of interest.
Oh.
So I was really shocked. Right? Like, I
told you I cried.
She's gonna say anonymous, okay? Because
I also told you I cried in the session, and she was like, "Oh my God, don't do this!" Like, and she like went to get me tissue, and I'm like, "What do you mean though? Like, I'm here trying to. I thought this was a safe place." She's like, "No. Like, you know, wipe your tears. Like, we gonna find solutions." And I'm like, "Damn, I can't just sit for like 2 more minutes, right? Can't cry at home. Can't cry here.
Where can I cry?" Yeah. Okay. So, based off of that, I will say that therapy is a place where you're supposed to feel safe and that it's about you. Mm-hmm. You are in control of the sessions. And you should feel comfortable enough to come in there and be like, yo, girl, let me tell you what's going on.
I felt comfortable enough to like share my fears because I hadn't really shared that with anyone. And I'm here like crying about it because I'm like, shit, I never like said that out loud. Mm-hmm. And she's over here like, girl, I'm gonna get you some tissue. I'm like, ma'am, but I ain't never said this in my life. Like,
yeah. I mean, you know, you should feel
vulnerable,
and you should cry.
I guess you did the job there. Then she got me.
Yeah.
I think it's nice that she tried to find solutions, though.
Right.
Me too.
Because I feel like a lot of people that, you know, stay with like the problems and stay focused on that don't ever find solutions. So she's like, yo. Let's do something else.
I will say at work, like I'm still to this day, and that shit happened. Damn, that shit happened like 4 years ago. Yeah, like 4 years ago. That happened a while ago. But I'm still like, whenever I feel like I'm like, I gotta get my motivational video.
And you should. Whatever works for you, like you figure it out. But definitely, there's codes of ethics that we follow. There's also like a lot of like boundaries that, you know, people have to set. Between,
I know you're super like that. Like you don't like to divide your personal into your business, which I'm like that as well. So I respect it.
Yeah, definitely. You need boundaries for this profession because sessions can feel like
super intimate and personal.
Super intimate, and you feel like you're talking to your best friend. So it could get blurry. Like it could get real sticky if you don't say, look, this is the only place we meet. When you see me outside, like, you can greet me, but we're not besties. You know?
Or you don't know if they're like stalkers and stuff. And then next thing you know you go to like this one cafe. They there.
You know what? That stalker narrative, I've never come across it in my profession, and it's kind of very hard to even come across people like that.
Yeah. And to not even know if they're not a stalker, can't you like tell with what they tell you in the sessions?
I've never come across anyone who's
well, thank God. I can't believe the movies just lied to us.
They do. They lie.
They paint this narrative.
They do. They make things look much more worse than what they really are. And,
right.
You know, and that creates fear in people. And then you go out in the street and you're like, oh, look at this person. Right.
So everything you got going on, how do you manage your time?
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's a mom, okay? And she's a business owner.
She's a mom, a businesswoman. She works for another business.
How do you do it?
It's not easy.
It is definitely not easy.
Because I feel like we got like two of those things. Right. The business.
And we're still like, girl, how we going to do this next week?
So we engaged.
It is not easy. And I won't sit here and lie.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely takes a lot of patience, self-talk, positive self-talk, right?
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes we do the negative one.
Right.
Yeah.
Positive affirmations.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And just kind of like asking for help when you do need help. It's a big one. You know, I'm grateful that my mom, you know, has been.
Yeah, shout out to Lily's mom. I love her.
You know. Yeah, so, you know, I'm grateful. It takes a lot to find your rhythm and your balance. And, you know, moms do struggle. And I never realized till I became one. I'm like, yo, this thing is on steroids.
Yeah, this is nonstop, like 24/7.
No breaks. Like it's just no breaks. And
yeah,
it's hard. It's hard work, and you just have to choose that role every single day when you wake up. You're like, today I'm gonna be a mom again.
Yo, so if this is you, if you identify, you're not the only one that, you know, that feels like this, you know, so keep going, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have someone you talk to?
At the moment, no.
You used to? I feel like a therapist, I don't want to trust them if they don't got their own therapist.
That's very valid. That's very valid. At the moment, I do not. But for all of my work, there is a higher up, and you know you're supposed to meet weekly with this person.
Yeah.
To do consultations in regards to the work that we're doing, because the work that we do is really tough.
Right.
So you have to have someone who you're like, oh,
yo,
like,
is it free though? Is it free?
It's free. Yeah, so you have to like, you know, check in and be like, look, this is what's going on, like what's your opinion, blah blah blah. So in that way, like you kind of protect your mental health a little bit.
Nice.
You know? Yeah.
Do you think the therapy business went up after this pandemic?
It was a hard
it was a hard year.
Yeah, it was so hard. And like we are social beings, right? Like we love,
like we're biologically in tune to be social, yeah.
Yes. And in that interaction and that need to do activities and to do things, it's huge for us. It's a big portion of who we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for that to be taken away, and like you can't visit your friends and you can't visit
it's tough.
Like
you gotta really be by yourself.
Yes.
Right.
And like when it first rolled out, like the whole COVID thing, like nobody knew what the hell to do. Everybody's like, oh, I don't want to see you. Like, you know, and I've even heard there's been studies where there's like people who are no longer friends because you didn't.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like it's serious. So like I could just imagine how much it took an impact on people's mental health.
100%.
So, I mean, business is booming. I don't like to say it's a business, but it is.
Yeah.
Listen, these are people's lives, but it also happens to, you know, be a business that is really needy right now, which is great.
And it's an important business. I feel like it's like top one because
I'd be concerned if like this hit and no one's trying to look for no therapist. I'm like, yo, where are y'all trying to look for help here? Like nobody? All right.
Yeah, definitely.
What's one thing that you wished like you would have learned sooner in life? Whether it's like, you know, regarding your professional life or your personal life, what's just one thing that you're like, damn, if I would have known this sooner, if I would have known I had to wear sunscreen, you know, at like 10 to be ageless.
You know what? I think I'm going to circle back to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think one thing I wish I would have known is probably not to stress so much about who or what you're gonna become.
Oh. To not like not demand so much of yourself, like to like kind of just let it flow. Like, for example, you say you did sociology and then you ended up doing social work.
Yes, but you know, there was a period that I didn't know what the hell, right? And that takes a toll on people's like mental health, right? Like you are sitting there, like you said for yourself, like you were so eager to graduate college so that your mom could be like,
she did that.
And then I couldn't find no job, and she like, yo, she really ain't doing that.
She ain't really say that. She ain't say that, but that's how I felt. I'm like, yo, I need help. But I feel like that's a common feeling. Like,
right.
At a point in your life, you feel like you have not done like enough, or you're not where you at, where you want to be, and it, you know, it hurts.
Sometimes. It does. It hurts. It's painful, and you know, whoever is feeling that, like, I want to remind you that it will fall into place. Like, you will find your way in this world, and you know, just kind of like dig deep and flow. And figure it out. You'll figure it out. It'll come to you.
Yeah, I agree. I felt like that, but after college, like, I was like, okay, I graduated. I got this job. But, like, do I like it? Do I not? Like, because my major was so broad, like, I could do this, I could do that. So I was doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And I'm like, out of all of these things, like, which one did I like the most? Like, which one would I go back to? So I had a time where I was like, yo, do I want to go back to this? Or do I want to do something new? Like, because I felt capable enough to do, like, all of those things. So I'm like, I'll probably fit in, but am I going to like it? Like, am I going to want to show up every day, 7 a.m.? Like, it's
I mean, at least you have options. You know,
I do, but even that is because I have too many options. I'm like, hi, so which one am I
grateful,
choose?
girl. It could be worse.
Well, that's true. That's true.
But do you have any advice for anyone that wants to be into like social working or a therapist or
whoever wants to be a therapist could hit me up. Shout out.
I know that's right. Yo, hit her up if you have any questions or whatever. If they like deep personal questions, then you know, book a session. Arharmi.
Yes.
LLC.
Arharmi LLC. You hit me up. Find me on Instagram, TikTok. I do all types of funny, humorous videos to catch your attention, which is, you know, a new tactic to catch people's attention since
it's working. I'll be tuned in.
Facts.
Since we're all on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, whoever is learning or is in school, I am open to being that guidance. I really want to focus in the upcoming years, becoming a supervisor, having interns, which I really want to give back to women of color. I do.
Oh, Latinas out here.
Yes,
people of color.
Yes. I do want to do that for our community. You know, we need women of, you know, power and positions to give back and to pave the way and show the ropes to the people who have that ambition and that desire, you know, to become a therapist.
What if like you passed college, you got your degree, but you want to get your licensing? Should they still, you know, hit you up like, hey, what are some resources that you used? Or
people definitely have hit me up in regards to like the exams that you have to take.
I mean, she don't got all the answers, but you know, a little help goes a long way. Like,
for sure, I give you stir you a little bit.
Right.
Stir the pot. Yeah. So people have hit me up for like questions about the exam, the licensing exam, how to go about it, how many hours, you know, all the stuff. Sometimes it's so much reading that people like be like, what the hell I gotta do?
Like how she did this.
Yes. You'd be like, what it? Right. So definitely hit me up if you guys need any support.
Sounds good.
Do you do it like for your friends? Like, for example, I know you have clients, but if I want to like have a therapy session with you, but like we known each other before, do you do that or no?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so back to circling to boundaries, right? I would never ever provide therapy or any type of service, professional service to a friend or even like a relative of a friend or...
Yeah.
It just gets muddy and icky. And it's truly, in my opinion, unprofessional.
But would you like recommend they go somewhere
of course,
else?
I would recommend you. I would give you a list of people. I'd be like, look, go here. I know her. Like, she's really good at what she does, right? Like, I wouldn't leave you like in the clouds. I would definitely be like, mira, go to Patatin Patatan and Like, tell her that I sent you.
Does your mom get free therapy sessions or no? Or like, is
I mean,
like she do, but she don't notice.
She's
like
probably
it's a
the
session.
She's the official one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I don't give.
Bella for sure. Everybody out here.
I mean, she had to work with me when she was in the stomach, so I'm pretty sure she was hearing them sessions. She's like, "Mommy, what's going on?"
All right, so let's get to know Desi in another way, okay?
Oh,
so we
my
already
God.
know about your business, what
Yes.
you do. Now we have a couple. Do you want to start with the fun facts or?
Oh yes, let's do
There's
fun facts.
There's
Yeah, we
Desi's
do.
fun facts.
No, there's not
This is
Desi.
deep. What is this?
No, these are
Yeah.
just like random fun facts that I
Okay,
found
okay.
fun for the week, and I feel like people should know.
Okay.
So, and I get my fun facts from Uber Facts. People already know this. They check their sources. I don't, but because they do. So, we
Right.
be good.
Right. Don't come out.
Right. Come on now. So, this week's fun facts are that turkey can reproduce without having sex. I didn't know that.
Yo, that's something. Imagine being pregnant.
What? A turkey, like,
But do they eat something or that?
I
Something in
feel.
the
I mean,
water.
I guess it's asexual reproduction if it's not sexual reproduction, but I don't know.
It
how
just
they
happens
do it.
randomly?
I don't know.
That's
really.
different.
Yeah,
I can't do no
thought
random
they literally
pregnancy.
had to mate, but here we are. Like, and then the next one is that in 1849, enslaved American Henry Box Brown. He packed himself in a box and he mailed himself to a state that was
I
illegal.
think I saw that in a movie.
It's like a real person,
It is a real thing.
and
a
that's
fact.
his nickname, like Henry Box Brown.
Yes, it's true. And then he came out and he was
Yeah,
free.
and he was like,
I
he's
think he
like,
was
yo,
free.
yeah. When he got to the state
wor-
where slavery was illegal, like he was a free man.
Yes.
But the way he went about it, because it wasn't illegal for you to like ship children with like UPS and FedEx and these people till like the 1912s around there. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was
Yo te
illegal.
voy a mandar un regalito.
Right, and it'd be a whole
Wait.
kid. They used to do that. So I guess
You
because he
forgot
knew.
your kid.
So he did that in like 1849, but it was like a really small box. He had to be there for like hours or days, and like he punched holes in it so he can breathe.
Right.
Of course.
But one time they like put him upside down. I mean, it's not a laughing matter because he was fighting for his freedom.
Yes,
it was
he
like
was-
either freedom or death.
He
but
did his thing.
yo, he survived all that, and then like because he was upside down, like all his blood would rush to his head. It was crazy. So the fact that he survived and like he has his grandkids, kids, like still telling the story, like I'm free because he did what we had to do type of thing. So,
I feel like if somebody if my grandma was to do that, I feel like I owe her so much. Like that's a lot of pressure on my back. I'm like, yo, I gotta be successful. I gotta be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So those are my fun facts for this week.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's hit you with some trending topics. Okay.
Snap. Okay.
All right. So
Bam.
I saw this on Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, I already know. I get my stuff from there. Let it rock, okay? I know y'all tired of my shit, but it's cool. A relationship is when you give someone the authority to challenge you. Is that true?
I don't like that word, authority. That's a deep
That is
word.
true. That's like the
what
deal
am I
breaker.
like? What? I don't know.
What about when
authority
you give
to
someone the
challenge
option to challenge you? Is that a better statement?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. What do you guys think?
I think it's nice to like be challenged. I'm not necessarily thinking of like bad challenges, as in like yo, I'm scared of heights, and you got me like on a whole fucking trail, like to like Mount Everest, some tall and I'm like, sir, like how we got here. But like a challenge, like step out of your comfort zone, whether it's professionally, personally, like just to better
I agree
you.
with that.
I think that's a nice the option should be there because if it's not,
But not the authority. Like I also don't like that word. Like you said, like I feel like I'm Britney Spears and her dad type of shit.
Like you have authority over me.
Yeah, like
you can challenge me whatever.
Right. Right. I do not like that. But yes, having a partner that challenges you and you challenge them and to like be better sounds amazing. I don't have a partner like that. But it sounds like a great thing.
Sounds like a vibe.
Right, because I feel like if I don't have a partner like that, I'm gonna be very lazy. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be very lazy. We're not gonna get much done in life.
Right.
So, I don't know. But the authority, again, that's a tough word.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why do you think we feel like that? Like, just when we hear that word, it's like a
authority.
Yeah,
I feel like it has like a negative connotation to it. Like I don't think lovely thoughts when you talk about authority.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, but if not, if that word had like a positive like option, I don't get that vibe when I hear option. So
yeah,
when you hear options, okay,
yeah, when I hear the word
controlling,
option,
like I'm gonna.
But options
like I gotta do what you tell me to do, kind of thing.
Right.
Don't even play with me like that. Okay, another trending topic. This one also this is from Spiritual World. Can a marriage come back from cheating?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I've seen.
Do you think?
I've seen people who are married come back from cheating.
Like what? But a marriage is like a bigger deal than in a relationship.
Well, true.
Like, I've seen it though. I've seen people come back.
I've seen both. Like they came back and they also didn't come back.
Yeah, definitely.
They went to therapy?
There's people that do go to therapy after.
There's people that go
scandal.
To like pre-marriage therapy.
Yes, I mean I think some religions too require that.
Oh, I didn't know
I don't
that.
know. I'm not sure, but
I think for me, it's not in the long run. I don't know why. Like I think I could probably act like I'm over it, but there's gonna be that thing in my head that like I'm always like either insecure
and you're gonna break up or get divorced, and the whole time you're gonna be like, nah, it wasn't because he cheated on me. I forgave him for that whole time you didn't.
I mean, it does raise a lot of insecurities, and it's a tough challenge to get through together, but definitely therapy is an option to get through it together. You know, I'm not huge on like talking about like cheating and stuff, because we all are human and we can always go through those kind of experiences, and like you can say all the things you want to say right now, but then when you're going through it, you're like, whoa, this is a whole like different vibe, right? Like I could sit here and be like, I'll never go back, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm there, I'm like, yo,
it's easier said than done.
Like me and Bae, we back at it again, yo. Us against the world. Like, yo, how I got here?
I feel like it's one of those things that I would not bring up to anyone. Like, I don't, unless I get caught, I'm not telling my mom I'm back with him. Like,
I'm done.
I am not telling anyone, not my friends. But I that's true. I do think it's easier said than done.
It is. Like, even like anything in life, like it's so easy to be like, no, that would never be me, and then you get in the mix and you're like, whoa,
you're mad in love,
right? 10 years later, you're like, yo, this is that as me, like,
and that's regular for him.
It's like my grandma. I cannot.
Nah, talk about it. I feel like, you know, the older generation, they had to go through things like that and kind of like stay and like raise this guy's kid or this woman's kid that wasn't even yours, because you didn't really have options. You didn't really study,
and your mama would shame you if you went with another man.
Yeah,
like it was tough for women back in the days. Like, if you get cheated on, like you had to write it out, which is like such a horrible thing to.
I think now some people still think like that. Women, like traditional women, they'll stick by their man.
There's more open-minded where people are like, I would never. Like, he does this and I'm out, or she does this and I'm not sticking around, you know. Right. But back then it wasn't really like even an option. At least like, you know, in DR, even probably in America.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Last trending topic. Could you accept less from a man who did the most for his last woman?
Hell no.
And you knew it. And he know you knew it too.
No. It's a no for me.
Could you? But how come?
Why are you gonna do everything for the other girl? Why not me? I'm a gem, baby. Like,
that's true.
What if he had more back then than he does now? What? He can't do. She took it all or something.
Damn. Oh, so you mean like financially?
Yeah.
I mean, financially not all of it. You know,
okay.
like,
what about physically? Like, what if he had an accident? Now he can't really like help you with the groceries, or like.
Nah, that's not his fault.
There's Instacart, baby. You don't even gotta do food shopping, baby. It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
We order out. You could just hold it back to pretend you brought it upstairs. We'll be all right.
No, I do think that's tough. That's a tough situation to know that you gave everything to this. I mean, I feel like a reason he wouldn't do it to his next girlfriend is probably
he did it once.
Yeah, and it was an epic fail. He probably thought he gave it all.
Or she did it once. What if she went all out for her man and now she got a new man and she's like hesitant, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I feel like
it goes
so
both
hard.
ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. You carry the traumas of your previous relationships onto your new ones, and you're like, yo, I did this once before. Like,
so I'm not doing it again.
It was a slap in the face. Like, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not gonna put myself in a position where I'm gonna be hurt. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, that's just you and your defense mechanism protecting you. Right?
But you as the partner, how would you handle that?
I mean,
me, that's a conversation.
She out.
You out?
It's tough. I mean, I feel like, okay, communication would be key there.
Right.
Like, let's talk about it. What's going on? Because I know you are a romantic person, you know? Like, I know tú eres detallita. So why am I not getting this?
Right. But you know what I'm thinking now that you said that? Like, different people bring different
things out of you.
Yeah. Like, who you are, even with friendships, like, I've seen instances where there's people who are much more outgoing in front of different like clique than the other. Like they're more reserved. Like and I think that goes on to like relationships. It's like different people will spark different things.
That's true. I feel like it is like energy based. You know, you're not gonna be acelerada to like, you know, a chill crowd.
Like, like if you meet a wild guy,
and
he likes to have sex in the bathroom, and you know you don't really like to, but he pushes you there, you might, all right, I might do it.
right.
You know, like so, like I think different people take you different places and take out different things. Like you probably thought that you would never do something, and then that person
here you are.
Yeah.
You thought you'd never stay. Here you are.
We skydiving.
Nah, for nobody. If y'all catch me skydiving, yo, get me out that relationship. Get me out that relationship.
She might have been kidnapped. Come get me.
I'm not okay.
Nah, for nobody. But so what was I answer? I think I said that I was out. Right? Because it's tough.
I feel like I would stay. Because what if I'm someone that's like not into PDA, but he was like doing the most with his last relationship, PDA wise, and I'm like, I'm glad, you know, he not doing that with me. So it's like
it depends what it is.
Yeah, it depends. I feel like I would stay because I might not want most of the things he went all out for with Shorty. I'm like, oh, I'm glad he did that with this other girl because it wouldn't be me. I would have left. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's tough. Like I like, you know, my love language is all 5. Lord Jesus. So if you like me somewhere,
only one for none of us. Like shit.
Not with my nigga.
As you should.
But yeah, so it's tough. I like a lot of, you know, detallista. I like attention. I like all that shit. So if I see that, you know, you was mad like lovey-dovey with somebody else, I'm like, what's up? Why am I getting this? Like, you sleeping on the bed all day, every day, no love, no nothing.
Like, do you like me or no? Like,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so those were my trending topic.
Let's do Would You Rathers.
Okay, go ahead.
So, would you rather, Desi, work easily for someone else or work hard for yourself? I feel like we all have jobs and we all like have our own business kind of thing. So we kind of do the same. We kind of work for someone else and we have our own thing. But which one would you rather do? Work easily for someone else or work hard for yourself?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, because it's like, I think it depends like where you're at in life.
So would you rather?
I would rather work hard for myself.
Okay.
I just don't know because I don't like working.
Right. She like define work.
Right. Because
what is that?
I love this. Like I love the podcast, but you know, we do it once a week. But if I gotta do it 5 times a week.
Damn. No, but what if that's the work? Like work is just once a week.
No, because you gotta work hard for yourself. This is for myself, this podcast.
Yes, but I'm saying we pod once a week. But like, girl, we be all the other days.
I thought the question was if you work for somebody else.
If you work easily for someone else.
Yeah. So that would be
work hard for yourself. yes, we do this. We record once a week, but like we working behind the scenes daily, girl. So what is you saying?
Right, but I'm saying like recording and editing like 5 times a week.
Let's not put a number.
I'm just saying that would be working hard. Like if we piled more stuff to what we already do, like
No, but you wouldn't be working. Like this would just be it. If you go with,
I think you said work harder. Am I bugging? For yourself?
Yes. Are we saying the same thing? And we
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Let's see. I would work harder for myself, whether it's the pod or anything else. I just feel like I go harder because it's me. No one's gonna want the best for you but yourself.
Right.
You you know yourself more than anybody else. You've been with yourself longer than whoever you've been with, like including your mama. Maybe not your mama, but
it's okay to say that.
Not because they had you like 9 months.
Right.
So.
But now you're a whole being.
True. So I say this to say, go hard for yourself, okay? Right. If you're listening.
Definitely go hard for yourself.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't ever put a job before anything. You already know. I've had 12 jobs. I don't put a job like in front of anything. Yeah, I've had so many fucking jobs. Because I tend to like quit on the spot or like do a no show. I'm sorry. If my manager is looking at this, like, right? Like I've grown. Okay,
right.
Don't fire me.
Like you've been there a long ass time.
Right. But I feel like if the job is light, you know what I mean? Like I'm not working as hard. I might, and I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid
for saying that,
right? And I'm getting paid.
We literally do it both. Like we're literally working easy for someone else, and we're working hard for ourselves.
And we get to travel and all that good shit. Yeah. It's I don't know.
That makes sense.
Okay.
That's that for you?
Yes, and then last one. Would you rather lose all of the money you've earned this year, or lose all of the memories you've gained this year?
I would lose all the money.
Same.
Damn,
we gotta have
not the memories.
Answers. Why we gotta have different?
Right.
Okay. What if I go with the money? Right, hypothetically.
Why?
Because I might have gotten dementia or something. God forbid, because that's just crazy. But yeah, like so, my memory already doesn't really work that well for me. So I'm already losing it. So I might not want to take it if I'm already losing it.
All the money we gained this year?
Yeah. What if I go with the lose all the memories I've gained? Because I probably got dementia, so I'm gonna lose it regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
So what are you getting? The money?
I would have a hard time
in that situation, because I can't control it.
I mean, honestly, without the money, we wouldn't have this podcast. So
yeah, but like the memories, that's what you take when you're down to your grave. I ain't taking this.
Yeah,
this
you don't take no money
right here.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You die broke. No money.
And you would think the pandemic would help us save money, but if anything, I feel like a lot of us was spending.
because things went up,
Yeah,
but even when I was like. Back then, like when we was home and shit, I was spending money on fucking Amazon.
Yo, Amazon became my bestie. I was like,
I'm not even going outside. I'm not even doing
for real.
Anything.
Definitely.
Well, it's tough. But yeah, okay. So
that was our.
Okay.
Or you want to do the put yourself in my shoes?
But I don't think we have time.
No, a brief, girl. We rocking with the best, a professional, all right? If y'all don't know, Put Yourself in My Shoes is a segment that we do, and it's like basically you guys give us your situation or, your friend's situation, your bestie, whoever it is, and you kind of ask us for our advice. We have a professional today, so she might give us some nice input.
Oh, that's gonna be some
She charging.
Hold up.
Yeah,
it's not for us, Desi. It's for our listeners.
And it stays anonymous, so keep sending those. We love, putting ourselves in your shoes.
My God,
so what's this one?
So this one, we actually spoke about it on our last episode, but it was just me and stuff. So we was like, let's get somebody else. How do I stop bringing up past situations my partner has done to me? Or is that something people can't move on from?
Well, people definitely can move on from this, but it takes a lot of work, right? Because when you live through something that you experience, it's hard not to be petty, right? Like, I suffer from petty syndrome. I'd be like, you did this Thursday at 3:00, and you said this, right? But I think it really determines on you and the work that you want to put in to change that behavior, right? And if you really can't get past it, then that's something to evaluate and consider. You know, how long will you hold on to these memories of what happened? How are you going to get past it? What happens if you continue to mention these things?
Or what's more valuable, like you holding on to that, or you like kind of moving on past it and riding and dying with the person?
Definitely. You have to learn, especially in relationships, how to pick your battles. Not every battle is yours, baby.
Right. As long as you win the war, you know, but like, you're not going to win every battle.
Always win every war.
You won't win every war.
But, I mean, no, you won't win every battle, all right? You won't win every battle, but you might win the war, okay? Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith, okay? Mama ain't raised no quitter.
I can't.
Yeah, so it definitely depends on you, really. It takes a lot of work. It's not an easy thing to be like, yo, like you did X, Y, and Z. I'm just going to put it past me. Like, I would sit here and lie if I said that it was easy for someone to do, right? Because our memories tend to be so vivid and our emotions play a huge part.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy one, and it takes work.
I agree. Well,
y'all awesome. Already heard from us.
Right, now y'all heard from the expert.
Tune into the last episode. So that was our episode for today.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I'm very proud of you ladies. Keep doing the work that you guys are doing. I hope that you guys make it really far and all that your dreams come true.
Thank you for coming, because you've been supporting since like the beginning.
Yes. No.
Y'all don't know about that. Follow Desi at
iHeartMe LLC on Instagram and TikTok. If you have any questions professionally, please email me at iHeartMeLLC@gmail.com. I respond within seconds.
Hit her up.
She got like answers, talking in regards to like healthcare, providers, stuff like that. If it's cash,
I'll tell you all the good websites to look for a therapist.
Right.
I have made TikToks for that, so just follow me.
And I'm glad you came today, because I got to know you a little bit more and like your personality. She's super friendly. Yeah. You can hit her up about anything. And
definitely.
And make sure you follow us at Stephanie MX3
Barcasel.
Our, main page at Talk Your Shit Pod on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow our producer, Gabriel, at Producer Ghana Pictures,
Learn Filmmaking,
Elephant Network, and Learn Filmmaking. Yo, I've been on point, like getting all four.
Killing it.
Email us your put yourself in my shoes, or DM us, but email us at talkyourshitpodcast@gmail.com.
We also have merch. Copy merch.
Yes, we have merch. Yo, I am so like shocked that we have merch, but we do have merch.
Bang dang merch.
So make sure y'all cop at talkyourshitpod.com. And remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can talk your shit later. Bye.
Bye.